Get! Got a lot of shit on my mind.
What's good with y'all, man? Sheesh. Yeah, my camera got down. I don't feel like plugging that shit up. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But yeah, I'm in this beautiful unicorn setup right now. Curious to see if it's gonna hit. My last few weeks, like 2-3 weeks, I've been dealing with a lot of psychology shit, bro. Like a lot of psychology, like just patience and just staying off the 1 minute. And I had to really dig deep within myself to really like realize why exactly do I keep going on the 1 minute. And it's really, to be honest, bro, it's really just what's in there, like my patience level. Like the only reason why I keep going down on the 1 minute is because I'll either be staring at charts for too long and I'd be like, bro, fuck it, like I'm finna go down there and try to get a setup real quick, like knowing I'm ass on the 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? So what I've done is I've cut out the sessions. I used to go into afternoon session. I used to go to afternoon session a lot. But now it's like, nah, you're only trading on one setup, bro. Cause there's been so many times. It's literally been so many times, bro, where like I wouldn't get a setup on New York and I'll go to afternoon session and force. You know what I'm saying? There'd be no volatility and shit, bro. I'll just go and force, bro. Like literally. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get this set up to hit, man. Um, I'm not gonna leave a runner. Like if I had more contracts and shit, bro, I would leave it to this London High. But I only have like 2 contracts, so I'm just gonna just take my shit once it take my TP and shit. Oh yeah, we love to see that. We love to see that, man. Go ahead and tap, bro. Nah, man. Nah, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna go ahead and break down this little setup for y'all boys, man. Let's start with like the super high time frame. Hide all this shit, bro. Hide all. Um, so we tap this monthly fair value gap. We tap the monthly fair value gap. Um, it really wants to aim for this right here or this, but preferably this. It came kind of close before, but it didn't get there. Then also look what we have. Since it's tapping monthly fair value gap, we have a whole weekly unicorn that it came and it touched. And on the daily, we had just tapped the daily fair value gap. So everything was aligning. And also, we literally had this 1 hour gap fill. So everything literally aligned for this setup perfectly. Literally. So this was a good setup, man. And that's, you know what I'm saying? That's a pretty quick vid, man. Uh, you know what I'm saying? I've definitely gotten way better. I have my strategy now. Like this unicorn strategy from ICT, bro. Like it works on all time frames, right? It works on like you know what I'm saying. You can swing with this. I've literally went on stocks. I've seen the same setups. Like this, this setup is amazing, bro. Like if you combine it with higher time frames, man, like it's amazing. Like this is a strategy. Like it took me so long, bro. But this is my strategy, bro. Like literally, like, and it's so simple. And the rules that it has, like it kind of keeps me from doing bullshit. Now at this point, it's just pure psychological shit. Like, okay, are you gonna go in there or are you gonna force? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, now it's all mental game. You know what I'm saying? I also been reading this one book called dang, I forgot what it was called. I know Zay had put me on to that shit, but it's the name. Let me see this shit, bro. I think it's called The Mental Game of Trading. I've been just listening to podcasts about him. He has like he rivals Mark Douglas for me. He rivals Mark Douglas when it talks about trading psychology because he makes so much sense on what he's saying. Like the stuff he's saying, I was already kind of doing, but this is why everybody's trading strategy shouldn't be the same. So everybody's trading strategy shouldn't be the same because everybody's psychology is different. Like some people could go and trade afternoon session fine. I can't because me just staring at the chart for that long and not placing the trade, like I don't know why it gets to me because I'm already being very patient. So what do? I don't trade afternoon session because when negative effects pile up, like when you get too emotional, like you can't you can't override that. This shit going for London High. But yeah, when you get too emotional, bro, you can't really override that shit, man. Like, and you gotta catch the patterns quick, and you gotta adapt your strategy to the mental, bro. That's all I've been doing, and like just listening to him, it's like, damn, this is what I was doing, but I should have been doing it sooner. Like adapting your psychology to your trading strategy. When you keep having the same flaws and the same fuck ups over and over, bro, it's not just about willpower. It's about adapting your strategy to the point where that'll never be a factor again. Like the main reason why we all have only 2 trades a day is because when we lose 3 in a row, not only is it a huge loss to our account, but it's also a huge loss to our mental. We'll either force that day, like we'd be like, oh, we already, because psychologically and emotionally, we'll be thinking like, oh man, we just lost 3 times today, bruh. Man, I might as well just over leverage and try to get all this shit back, man. Break, blown account. Then the next day, like you like, bro, why did I do that? You know what cancels all that shit out, bro? 2 trades a day, done. You know what I'm saying? So you don't even get to the point where you lose that third one and want to over leverage. And mine is like, okay, just being disciplined with the strategy, only using the 5 and the 15 minute, not just from an emotional standpoint, just from a data standpoint that I'm not good on the 1 minute. Like when I go on the 1 minute and I realize too, most of my biggest losses or when I break my rules is when I miss a monster trade that I should have been in. I missed a monster trade. Or say I be break even and then I lose. I count break evens as trades now too because I used to didn't count them. But say I got break even on my first trade, and then yeah, I got break even and then I lose. If I take another trade and I lose, I'm gonna be mad as fuck because it's like, bruh, I could have won the first one if I wasn't break even. I should have took profit. Fuck, I'm finna look for a fucking setup. I can't see nothing on my strategy. I'm like, I'm going on the 1 minute to look for a 15-minute sweep. You feel me? But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff I'm just learning about psychology, man. This was a good little setup, man, and that's really it, bro. You know what I'm saying?